Welcome to the world of ADHD with Richard Bass, where every day is an adventure in trying to stay focused and organized. Today, we're going to talk about accommodations that don't work for people with ADHD. And believe us, there are plenty of them. Let's start with number 1. Just try harder. Ah yes, the classic ADHD accommodation. If only we had a dime for every time someone told us to just try harder or focus more. Unfortunately, ADHD doesn't work like that. It's not a matter of willpower or motivation. It's a neurological condition that affects our ability to regulate attention and behavior. So next time you're tempted to tell someone with ADHD to just try harder, remember that it's not that simple. Instead, try offering some concrete strategies or accommodations that can help them manage their symptoms. Number 2, just use a planner. Ah yes, the trusty planner. It works wonders for some people, but for those of us with ADHD, it's not always the best solution. Sure, we might write down all our tasks and appointments in our planner, but actually remembering to check it and follow through on those tasks is a whole other story. So, if you're suggesting a planner to someone with ADHD, make sure to offer some additional support, like reminders or check-ins to help them stay on track. Number 3, just sit still. Ah yes, the age-old advice to sit still. Unfortunately, for people with ADHD, sitting still can feel like torture. Our brains crave stimulation and movement, and trying to suppress that can actually make it harder for us to focus. Instead of telling someone with ADHD to just sit still, try offering some alternatives that allow for movement, like using a standing desk, taking frequent breaks to stretch or walk around, or incorporating physical activity into their routine. Number 4, just don't get distracted. Ah yes, the elusive goal of not getting distracted. For people with ADHD, distractions are everywhere. Number 5, just prioritize better. Ah yes, prioritizing. It sounds so simple, but for people with ADHD, it can be incredibly challenging. Our brains often struggle to determine which tasks are most important or urgent, and we can get bogged down in the details or sidetracked by less important tasks. Instead of just telling someone with ADHD to prioritize better, try offering some guidance or support in helping them set realistic goals and deadlines, breaking down tasks into smaller steps, or using visual aids to help them stay focused. Number 6, just work harder. Ah yes, the ultimate accommodation. Just work harder. Unfortunately, for people with ADHD, working harder doesn't always equal better results. In fact, pushing ourselves too hard can often lead to burnout, frustration, and decreased productivity. Instead of just telling someone with ADHD to work harder, try emphasizing the importance of self-care, taking breaks, and finding a balance between work and rest. Sometimes slowing down and taking a step back can actually help us be more productive in the long run. So there you have it, 6 accommodations that don't work for people with ADHD. While these suggestions might work well for some people, for those of us with ADHD, they can often be more frustrating than helpful. By understanding our unique challenges and offering tailored support and accommodations, we can all work together to help people with ADHD thrive in their daily lives. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time in Thriving with Richard Bass.